Alright guys, I want to make a quick video today about how to launch a startup. I have a business idea and it is about, uh, it is an idea where a person can rent kind of my time. So, I have a few hours here and there, and on those few hours I could go and help somebody pass an interview for a large tech company. I've worked at Microsoft before, as well as Amazon, so I know how to go and pass these interviews, which involve lots of technical questions, behavioral questions, and it took me some time to go and crack these interviews because there's a process behind it, and I thought, hey, why not make a website where someone could rent my time, and then if they need some practice, uh, if they want to go and conduct a practice interview, which they will eventually face at a place like Microsoft or Facebook or Google, they could come to my website, make an appointment, and then I'll sit down with them and conduct the interview over some software like Zoom, and then send them the feedback. So that's my idea. I want to go and test it out. So the first step is to go and make the environment, and I'm gonna go and make videos while I'm launching the business, and then it's kind of tough to go and make videos um, in your laptop because there's a lot of personal information that I have. So I'm gonna go and set up a virtual box, which is like a which is some kind of software that virtualization software that allows you to go and install another operating system on top of your existing one. So I'm currently running Windows 10. Once I install VirtualBox, I could go and run Ubuntu on top of it, and Ubuntu is a great environment to go and do development in. Most people use Macs. People who work at Microsoft, they use Windows. I prefer Ubuntu. So first thing you have to do is download VirtualBox and then install it. Once you install it, you'll see something like this right here. So here, and then the next step is to go and download Ubuntu, and which I've already done. And then when you download Ubuntu, you get an ISO file, which is like an image, and then you could mount that to VirtualBox and then start your operating system. So I'm gonna go and make a quick video about it. So let's start it. To make a new system, click on the new button. It's like a weird looking button. Type the name of the system, Ubuntu. I'm gonna name it Ubuntu. You could name it whatever you want to. By default, it's allowing 1 megabytes, but I want to go and go half. So I have 16 gigs of memory. I'm gonna go and dedicate half of that to the virtual system that I want to be developing on, and then click on VDI dynamic located. I think this is good. Next, click on start. Let's see. What happens now is, okay, so it's gonna ask me to go and attach the image. So I've already done that here. I have it under desktop Ubuntu. Click on this and start. Okay, so now we'll go through some steps and then install the OS. So let's start. I'm hoping that I'll be done with this whole tutorial like in the next 10 minutes. I want to go and it's pretty late. I want to go and get this done. This way I could go and start making this way I could go and set up the development environment, and then make tutorials using it. So let's see. So this is the first tutorial, setting up the environment. It's taking some time. So let's do this. Uh-huh. All right, so here, what do we see? What do we see? Okay, install Ubuntu English. Okay, so select that. If you live in a different country, you could go and select whatever country that you're close to or live in. I'm gonna go and pick the U.S. English keyboard because I live in the U.S. and that's I speak English. I'm gonna go with the normal installation. I don't want to mess around with the minimal installation. Click on continue. What's next? Erase. Okay, so don't worry about this erase disk. It's not gonna erase your disk. I'm gonna go and select that. Your system will be fine. This is just if you're installing on a brand new computer and then on the hard drive of the computer. But we are actually installing this on the virtual machine. So don't worry about this. Nothing will be deleted. Um, and I don't know what this is. I'm gonna click next. Click continue. Um, let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go and pick New York. Here. Code Lab LLC. I'm gonna make a password. Require password log me in automatically. I don't want to go and put any. I got my garbage password that I use everywhere except important websites. Okay, so now it's installing. I'm gonna go and pause the video right here, and then I'm gonna come back and continue it when it goes through all the installation steps. Alright guys, I'm gonna go, I came back, continuing the video. I think the installation is coming to a finish, hopefully. I think we are pretty close, so finishing this up. Let's see. Running post installation trigger. Let's see. I thought it'll be done by now, but it's not yet. So this is taking some time. Alright, installation is complete. Restart. Okay, let's see what happens. Don't worry about the errors. Please remove the installation medium and then press enter. Ubuntu automatically removes it for you, so just press enter and then we're almost done. Alright, it's still going. I hope this thing finishes fast. It's pretty late. I think I wanna go to sleep. Just have to go to work tomorrow. Next. Okay, we're almost done. Let's click on next. Okay, we're almost done, but one thing we have to do is install the click on devices, install guest additions. And the reason we have to do this is because look what happens when we resize the window, our virtual machine doesn't resize. So once we click on insert guest CD edition, what is it? Insert guest edition CD image. What happens now is that when we install this, now we could go and resize the whole. Okay, resize the whole window, and then it'll resize with the OS will resize with the window. So okay, so we're almost done. Okay, system restarted. Okay, what is this? Uh-huh. Let's make this. Oh, what happened? Okay, see now, after we installed the guest edition, I always forget the name. See now we could go and move the window, and now our OS drags with it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's a tutorial for today on how to install Ubuntu, and then hopefully I'll make another one tomorrow where we will go and uh, install the development environment, and then update the software being issued Ubuntu. I'll do that later. All right, guys, take care. Good luck.